it was quite nice to be able to open the door and not get attacked. If you think Scotland's bad for midges, oh my god. Well, we've just had to make an unexpected stop because, as usual, we don't do any research. We didn't know that supermarkets in Northern Ireland don't open till 1 o'clock on a Sunday. Now, we're not used to that in England where it's 10 o'clock. So now we've got like 3 hours to kill. So we found this place. This is Ecos or Eco's Nature Hub. You can just see the hub there, which looks like a beast of a building. I mean, that's open, so that's good. So we're just taking the dogs for a decent walk past the ducks, if Lucy gets her backside in gear. Come on, Luce. Yeah, just going to take the dogs for a decent walk and then we'll go and have a brew. Oh, that's a coffee to you lot. I'll just go to the gym. Seen loads of these about. So obviously a bit cheaper than a gym membership, but not so good if it's pouring down. So I'm just going to try and catch up with them too, because Sky just likes to disappear. And Lucy, proving a point, just likes to stop and sniff at everything. So I shall catch you in a second. Well, good morning all from 6 Mile Water Caravan Park, Antrim, Northern Ireland. Now it's a bit of a strange one because we're booked in for 3 nights, but we're leaving today. If you think Scotland's bad for midges, oh my god. We've got thousands of them inside the motorhome. And honestly, you just spend all night itching. So we've decided, bugger this, we're off. So we're just going to take a walk along the river with the dogs. And then me and Lee are going to head into Antrim. We're going to have a look around. And then, yeah, then we're going to depart and go and do a pub stop. So bear with me in a second and I'll pick you up alongside the river. See, it's just beautiful along here, so it's an absolute travesty that there's so many midges about. But we just can't put up with it. So, I mean, look, it's got a hood up because it's that itchy and horrible around here. I mean, we've tried spraying citronella everywhere, but it's just horrendous. So we're lucky we can afford to just bugger off. Not that it's not annoying because it is wasted money, but not stopping around. Right, I'm just going to zoom in, see if you can see this. But that's what the water looks like with midges. They're just everywhere. Anyway, that's enough of me moaning about midges. I'll see you in a second. Right, I know I said I was going to stop moaning about the midges, but this is what it's like. I tell you, we feel like we need a shower. We've only come out for a bloody dog walk. Anyway, I promise that is enough moaning now. Probably. So this is what is on the doorstep of 6 Mile Water. Now, if you look at a picture of Northern Ireland, there's a massive, great big watery bit in the middle, and that's this. It's Loch, and I'm really sorry, I'm probably going to pronounce this wrong. Neef or Neeg or oh, I don't know. So anyway, look, it's got a beach, got ducks, because you always find ducks on a beach. But it is huge. And no midges. Sorry, I mentioned midges again. Anyway, we're going to just take a walk along here. Listen to the lapping of the water. Just see what's out here. It's so big it actually feels like the sea. Especially when you can like look around the shoreline. Oh look, there's a giant chair. No idea what that's about. probably a Game of Thrones reference. Oh, it is, because that's Giant's Causeway stones there. Oh look, exactly what I said. So, if you're into this sort of stuff, I've never actually watched it. My brother loved it, and I probably will have to watch it at some point. Have a bit of information there for you. There's a little pain in the backside dog that's had me up for hours. A bit more. Right, carry on. Try and get right down to the water's edge. Well, not literally the water's edge. Well, I'll tell you, if we do end up buying property over here, I'm going to need water. Might just have to be a swimming pool. Even a paddling pool will do. But I think I need to listen to that sound in the morning. Because normally the sort of water sound you get in Ireland is stuff coming out of the sky, which isn't so great. But hey, I'll take anything. If you want to know why we do van life or motorhome life, this is it. Having to spin round because Lucy's trapped me as usual. Well, good morning all from a rather noisy and quite windy Ramble Inn just outside of Antrim. Had a decent night's sleep despite the fact that that's the A2 running across just over that way, so yeah, it's quite loud. Dogs are out having their morning ablutions. So, it's in exactly where we expected to pitch up for last night, but after leaving that rubbish site with a million midges, it was quite nice to be able to open the door and not get attacked. Peaceful night's sleep, not much going on here. So, moving on today. Well, this guy's doing a runner, I best go get her. Right, I can finish my video now. So this is a view out the back, and this was just full of cows yesterday, this field, all looking at us quite funny, suspicious. And there was also you'll see the crane in the water a few seconds ago. It actually appeared just over here, and unfortunately it was just stood there in the field looking round, and then when I came out with the camera to try and get the footage, it just flown up into the air and gone, so we didn't see it. Anyway, I'm off to make a coffee. I'll see you shortly. Well, good morning all from Cushenden, Northern Ireland. So, this is the little village which we walked into, and I say little, it is tiny. That's where we parked up last night, with another motorhome and a very little camper van. Woodland walks, that's a National Trust property at the back there. So, we're just going to take a walk in now. There's a beach just beyond that hedge. See if I can get some footage of that. And we're just going to walk down into the village and see if we can find Cushenden Caves. So we have arrived at Cushenden Caves, which apparently you can only enter at your own risk. So you know I'm going in. I mean, I'm not going in a cave. I'm not stupid.
You're not going anywhere near you.
Just ignore that weird noise in the background. I mean, how am I supposed to give my YouTube audience anything to look at if you don't let me in? No seals this morning though, unfortunately. So, this is as far as I'm going, because I'm not stupid. As you can see, it's been closed off. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to zoom in. It's about as good as I can get, I'm afraid. I've already been told off. But like I said, I'm not going in. I've made it to 50 without dying. I'm pretty sure I can last a few more years. Anyway, take a walk back now for another telling off, no doubt. Now these stones are really hard going. You just sink into them all the time. Let's go and have a wander. It's not a bad place to wake up every morning, is it? And this is why we've come to Ireland, to see this. So that's the pub that we were in last night. Should be easy to find if you come to Cushenden. It's the only pub. But yeah, really nice place in there, really nice atmosphere. Mary McBride's. I recommend it because it's the only place to get alcohol. Now, to prove that it's a slower pace of life in Ireland, the village tea rooms here, they open for breakfast today at 9:30. I mean, who has breakfast at 9:30? I have mine at 6. But anyway, it's not a bad place at all, this. It's definitely got a nice atmosphere. A few ducks about this morning, but still no seals. So I'm very disappointed. You know, write a strongly worded letter to the seal population. Now I've just jumped on Google Maps to see what this landmass is out there, and it turns out that's where we were when we got the call about Skye needing rehoming. It's a place called Southend in Scotland. Yeah, how strange. We were actually stood over there looking over this way, not knowing where it was other than Ireland, or sorry, Northern Ireland. Small world.